Hello, hello, and welcome to Losers Become Winners for August 3rd, with the Alphas in the lead with 17.7 on the percentage. Now, I was supposed to explain why we had to go 17.7 a little later, because we need to review what happened Friday. And what happened on Friday, the Tigers got a win and got a fourth point, but there was a flag on the play. And the flag on the play was this: that when we came to the end of the month, right there, July 6th is when we started the battle, and July 30th, it first was a Friday, the close of the month, we only had 3 wins registering. And also, too, in this regard, we also had over here, let me call it up, UAA in the Tigers. In the Tigers was UAA. Oh, I have to take the calendar back a little further, back to July. I think it was the 7th. It was the 7th for this trade, and we were taken out on the 31st. And there it is. You see? So this trade win actually went through. The Tigers are awarded the point. Yes. What happened, it was in accounting. The counting was this. Let me explain, because this is called the wash sale rule. And what was that, UAA had a trade in June that was about a $90 loss. The $45 and change that was won here on Friday. Right there, that win right there. The wash sale rule says that any future profits from sequential sales within the next 30 days are darn charged against the loss of the preceding, and that's what happened. So, no big deal. The point is, in accounting, this is correct. Instead of the $90 being, we're now only $43 because the $45 was earned on the trade. But the ultimate bottom point is that the Tigers are awarded their fourth point. All right, that said, let's move on to today's report. Here we have Alphas at XLV, and let's go ahead and get to the trade chart and switch over to the Alphas account because they are the leaders in this. And now we have to reset our reset. You have now, you see, I had to reset this to show you the proof on the UAA trade. And now you can see all the trades that happened in this session for the Alphas. And we'll come back here and reset here. And now we are back in time. Oh, and I got to reset it back one more day because of the fact I am late. I apologize that this recording is getting done very late here on the West Coast, and the clocks have, and the computers have already changed on the East Coast. So let's move on with today's report. We'll talk about the losers in a minute. XLV is at 17%. We are in the Alphas, which is the 30-day moving average, which means we're looking for stops below the line here to get out of the trade or reach our 30% to take profit. We're 17% oh, this is Yelp. Yelp at 14%. Let's go to XLV. XLV is going to be the same situation. All these are in the same boat, and that is that they're in between the possible out here below the 30-day moving average or reach their 30% goal. So there is XLV. PGR is also in the same zone. You can see it here. There it is, 30% they need to be target. And the stop below here. And even Bank of America's got 11% to itself coming here. And there is Bank of America. Remember, we are in the 30-day moving average challenge on the Alphas in this price channel on the Tigers. And CVS at 6%. And there is CVS with its thing. So even though the Alphas are behind by 2 points off the Tigers, the Alphas still have 1, 2, 3, 4 good chances of closing out at 30% or better to take profit and to get points on the scoreboard. Now, let's talk about the bad news. The bad news was here at Noble Energy and Nike. So going over to the chart for Noble. Where are you? Oh, because we have already changed computers. I have to go here and I have to type it in. So there it is. What happened was I I am very much been using price action exit for the 30-day moving average. I am not used to following it on the keeping it to go. My two mistakes was done. One, I didn't. This is a call. This line needed to be here, not here, and I drew the line after I did the order, and I was running late. Rule number one in psychology of trading: do not trade when you're tired. You're seeing my mistakes. You're learning from my mistakes. That's the whole idea behind this. I make the mistakes so that you in turn will not make the same mistakes or reduce the amount of mistakes. And so Noble took a $135 loss with 5 contracts, a 670 minus with $7 in fee, coming out to a total loss for the trade of 677 with a carried loss of 1722 with now a 2449 you owed. Not good. But remember, rocks become pebbles, pebbles become profit, profit does payback. You can see the past videos. We haven't had a winner's circle yet in the new series, but in the prior series up to July 3rd, you do see that we had lots of those red sweater guys, which we captured the losses of those prior positions. Going on now is the Nike. Nike had the same situation. I apologize. It was like, well, whoa, double whammy on me. And that is this is the errors that you have to watch out for. This is why they say if you're tired, don't trade. If you're angry at something, don't trade. If you're drunk, don't trade. It costs you money. Yes, this is a now this was a put. Technically, I needed to wait for this to close on Friday and then put the stop here, and this trade still would have been going. Now, possibility, it happens. Errors do turn into serendipity. In other words, I do a mistake like this, and then what happens? All of a sudden, it's you know what? I got out of the trade and I saved a bit of money because of the loss was actually going to be bigger if I had stayed in the trade. So the the fate of trading is it will balance itself out in the long run. It is the theory of large numbers. So there we are. We have about 5 potentials on the alphas. We have 2 negative losses. Capri joined us today here, holding at 1%, and that is the conclusion of today's report of losers become winners for August 3rd with alphas at XLV at 17. Oh, I forgot to explain we got 17 point. There it was, a 17.7. And over here at the Tigers, they had 17.8. That's why we had to go to the 0.7 today, which was like, what? You're doing 0.7 on the opening chart? There it is. With that said, I thank you very much for checking it out, and be well, be safe, and catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.